Dubai. The name alone conjures up images of pure, unadulterated luxury. A city that seems to have sprung from the desert sands overnight. A modern-day marvel built on oil, ambition, a relentless drive for bigger and better. Every year, millions flock here. They come for year-round sun. They come for the world's tallest building. They come for malls that feel like cities. A playground for the rich. A dream holiday for families, guaranteed sunshine and five-star service. Everything is designed to impress, to wow you into submission. The marketing is brilliant. You see it everywhere. Influencers on pristine yachts, families in sprawling water parks, couples at candlelit dinners with a glittering skyline. Dubai sells a fantasy, perfect, clean, endlessly entertaining, built for the Instagram age, picture-perfect moments. Easy to see the appeal. Who wouldn't want a slice of that? Pure escapism from grey everyday life, a seamless experience, every need catered for. Step off the plane into a gleaming air-conditioned airport. You're in a different world. Scale is immense. 8-lane highways. But there's another side to the story, a narrative that runs quietly beneath the surface of all the glitz and glamour. For every person who dreams of visiting Dubai, there seems to be another who shudders at the very thought. They wouldn't go if you paid them. They see the towering skyscrapers not as symbols of progress, but as sterile, empty monuments. They see the sprawling malls not as temples of commerce, but as soulless cathedrals of consumerism. For these travelers, Dubai represents everything they try to avoid when they go on holiday. It's a place, they say, that lacks a heart. This criticism isn't just whispered in quiet corners, it's a loud and persistent viewpoint you'll find all over the internet, in travel forums and on social media. The word that comes up again and again is soulless. People describe it as artificial, a plastic paradise built on money and migrant labor. The argument is that while Dubai has everything money can buy, it's missing the one thing it can't: authentic culture. When you start digging into what real people say, the opinions are just as divided. I found a comment online from a guy named Mark. He's 45, an architect from the UK. He said, "I went for work and couldn't wait to leave. It felt like living in a computer simulation. Everything is perfect, but nothing feels real. The heat is oppressive, and you just move from one air-conditioned box to another. There's no street life, no spontaneity. It's a city designed for cars, not people." For me, it had zero soul. His words really stuck with me. A city with no spontaneity. Then you get the complete opposite. I read a post from a young woman, Chloe, 28, who had just come back from her first trip. She was absolutely buzzing. "I don't get the hate. Dubai was incredible," she wrote. "The service was out of this world. The food was amazing. I felt safer there than I do in my own city. Walking around at night, no problem. We went dune bashing in the desert, saw the fountains at the Burj Khalifa, and chilled at a beach club." So what is this soul that people say Dubai is missing? When you break it down, it often comes back to a few key things. The first is history. Rome, Kyoto, Cairo. You can feel thousands of years in the ancient stones, the winding alleyways, the monuments that have stood for centuries. Dubai, being so new, doesn't have this. Its history is being written right now, in steel and glass. For some, that's just not enough. They want a city that whispers stories of the past, not one that shouts about its future. Another part is the perceived lack of authentic, homegrown culture. A Michelin-starred restaurant from a famous French chef, a show from London's West End, a gallery showcasing international artists. But what is uniquely Dubai? The government has built museums and arts districts. For some, it feels curated and top-down, rather than something that bubbled up organically from the streets. It's a city of contrasts. But let's be fair. For every person who finds Dubai lacking, there's someone who thinks it's the most exciting place on earth. Defenders argue the critics are missing the point entirely. Judging Dubai by a 2,000-year-old European capital is wrong. Dubai's identity isn't rooted in ancient history, it's rooted in the future. Its soul lies in its ambition, its innovation, its incredible diversity. It's creating a new kind of culture, a global one. Fans love the sheer ambition of it all. They're in awe of engineering marvels and boundary-pushing projects. Ski in the morning and be in the desert in the afternoon. They see the city as a testament to human ingenuity, world-class infrastructure, seamless public transport, incredible efficiency. For them, this isn't soulless, it's inspiring. It's a city that works. In a world where so many things feel broken, the multiculturalism is another huge selling point. Dubai's defenders will tell you the city's soul is found in its people. To get a better sense of what it's really like, I spoke to someone who'd lived it. Her name is Sarah, 34, marketing manager from Manchester. She spent 4 years living in Dubai before deciding to move back to the UK. I moved out there for the job, the money, the lifestyle. For the first year, it was amazing. It felt like a permanent holiday. Brunch on Fridays, pool days on Saturdays, tax-free salary. But over time, things started to change. The novelty wore off. The lifestyle is very transient. You make friends and they're great. Then someone's contract ends, or they decide to move home and they're gone. Hard to build deep, lasting connections. Everyone is from somewhere else. Living in a city that's in a constant state of becoming comes with its own set of challenges. One of the first things people notice, especially when they move there, is the air. Desert dust, humidity, pollution from traffic and industry often hangs in the air as a thick haze. For many, this has a real impact on their quality of life. You check the air quality index like you check the weather, Sarah told me. Clear blue skies can be a rarity. This constant haze can feel oppressive, obscuring the shiny skyline and contributing to a sense of being in an artificial bubble. Then there's the construction. Dubai is never finished. The skyline is a forest of cranes, and the sound of building work is a constant backdrop to life in many areas. While this is a sign of the city's dynamic growth, it can also be draining for residents. Roads are constantly being rerouted, new buildings block once perfect views, and the noise and dust are relentless. Despite the challenges, millions of people have chosen to make Dubai their home, and they are fiercely defensive of it. One of the biggest reasons they give is safety. Time and time again, residents told me it's one of the safest cities in the world. People feel comfortable walking alone at night. They leave their doors unlocked. Parents feel their children are safe. In a world that often feels increasingly dangerous, this sense of security is priceless. For many, this alone is enough to make Dubai feel like a sanctuary. The food scene is another major draw. Because of its incredible diversity, Dubai is a paradise for food lovers. You can find anything and everything here. One night you can be eating authentic street food in the older, more traditional neighborhoods of Deira or Bur Dubai for just a few pounds. The next, you can be at a world-renowned restaurant run by a celebrity chef. This culinary variety is something residents rave about. It's a way of exploring the world without leaving the city, and it's a huge part of the social fabric. Sharing food is a universal way of connecting, and Dubai offers endless opportunities to do just that. And while some struggle to find community, others find it in abundance. The expat experience can be intense, and this often forges very strong bonds. People are in the same boat away from their families and home countries. In the end, the debate over Dubai is not really about Dubai at all. It's about us. What we value, what we seek in our lives, what we want from the places we choose to visit and live in. The city acts like a mirror, reflecting our own priorities and prejudices. There is no single objective truth about whether Dubai has a soul. There are just millions of individual experiences, each one valid. The city is a blank canvas, and the picture we see on it is often one we've painted ourselves. For some, a city's worth is measured in history, organic culture, gritty, imperfect character. They want to feel the weight of generations. For them, Dubai's newness and perfection feels sterile and artificial. They're searching for a connection to the past. Dubai is relentlessly focused on the future. It cannot offer what they're looking for. They find it wanting. Their perspective is born from a love of history and tradition. For others, a city's worth is measured in vision, safety, opportunities, quality of life. They are drawn to ambition. They see beauty in gleaming skyscrapers.